Say shalom to everyone. Thank the Most High for another day. Um, I know I haven't been on in a while, so I thought I would, pay my respects to the subscribers and those of you that, uh, you know, frequently, or if you just sometimes to view the channel, uh, it's very much appreciated. So I'm just checking in and just, basically, I don't have anything, you know, lined up to really get into. But like I said, it's just something I thought I would do since I haven't been online in a while. Of course, there's a lot going on in the earth. Um, uh, you have these, YouTube is pretty much doing all type of censoring and, you know, basically, you can barely say anything in regards to anything that has to do with substance and truth. You understand? To have, if you want to push out some positive information, and but if it's any if it's if they feel it's the reverse of what's the norm, then they flag your page, especially when it comes to health and wellness. You understand? So I like to thank K Cole. Thank you for tuning in. Shalom to you. And like I said, I have nothing, you know, to really go into as teaching or like a title. I'm just pretty much checking in, and uh, because this page is, I've had this YouTube page for about at least maybe 12 or 13 years. So, I've been on this thing for a while. So it's like sometimes it's like, I feel that I need to just get up here sometimes to thank you all for tuning into the page. And I know I have older content that I put out that you all view, and it's very much appreciated. And the information that's given is not just based on my feelings or my emotions, or it's based on the Most High. You understand? So that's the reason why I put out videos, or if I witness to a brother or some sister, some a family or people or whatever, it's always based on the Most High's will. All right, so that's that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be too long winded. Um, like I said earlier, there's a lot going on. That's I have to learn how to eventually articulate information where it's not to the point where they can flag and do all type of punishments to your they social media social they socially punish you. YouTube, right? They hit me up an email few days ago in regards to a video I did probably 5 years ago. So it's like, if I did that already under the laws or under the guidance, uh um the rules and regulations then, and y'all change it, how can you flag a video that was due that was out well before you all came up with these other terms and conditions? You understand? So that's just how they do it. It doesn't make sense, but like I said, it is what it is. So, but they do stuff like that to try to shut people up. And this is what they don't realize. Okay, normally nonsense get a lot of views, and I'm talking about negative information, negative behavior on YouTube, right? Negative behavior, on negative content, people doing all type of twerking and half dressed and doing all type of weird stuff with candy or whatever. Like, you never know what your algorithms can try to set you off to You know, if you look at someone's page that's not really in the truth or whatever, then you'll see certain things like, why is this person just stuffing candy and food all in their mouth and spitting it out or something? But that will get all these views and YouTube don't flag nothing. Now, mind you, kids and all they got to see that kind of behavior or can see that type of behavior, but it's okay because it's nonsense. But when you speak wisdom and knowledge according to the scriptures and information, even outside of the Bible, with the Bible closed, you go out, you go into information in regards to the minute, like real truth in regards to health and wellness and the jab and all this stuff that's going on, right? Then all of a sudden now you get flagged. Why? Why do they care about someone talking about health and wellness when it's supposed to be freedom of speech? Oh, terms and conditions based on YouTube, they got their own ways they supposed to do something, blah, blah, blah. But yet, you would think that the people that set up this platform, right, that I'm on, the people, the government, would say, hey, if this person says this, it's still under the freedom of speech rules and regulations, right? But they can do whatever they want because they're under the same umbrella. They don't want you to speak. They know people get acclimated on speaking more on, you know, on social media and making videos. You know, you'll set up a phone like I do here, you can speak. That's how they have it set up. But people are not organic as we used to be. So when you're out in the streets, that's different. So, but see, I understand. See, once this page hit 8,000 subscribers, which is not even that much, based on a lot of other YouTubers, you become a threat in a way. So information is power. You understand? The Most High said, "Let there be light." Okay, you know, let this happen, and the third day for this, and the fourth day for that. He spoke things in existence. So what you speak out of your mouth is very powerful. So they know this, and if you speak in greatness and uh, channeling energy through people with righteousness, they're going to come after you. You understand? They're going to come after people, and what they use is a pretext of somebody talking about some jab. Right? I have to do it that way because eventually that'll be something. I mean, let me see if I can pull. So I'm gonna pull something up real quick. Hold, give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can find. I just have to share this with you all. Like, if I can't, you know, I'm gonna probably ramble until I get to the, you know, to the point of finding something that these people sent me. When I say these people, you know, it's the platform that I'm on. Hold on, let me see something. My email is probably sent it to the junk. Let's see here. Yeah, let me see. January 26th, right? All right. Now, there's a video that I did before they came up with all these rules, right? All right. We want to let you know our team reviewed your content. And we, I'm sorry, man, this is so stupid. And we think it violated or violates our medical misinformation policy. It violates misinformation policy. We know you may not have realized this was a violation of our policies. So they're already assuming that we don't read this stuff, right? They already assume that we don't read their policies. Because if you change it overnight, then how are we going to keep up with it anyway? All right. Policy. So we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, excuse me, we have removed the following content from YouTube. The video is called, which I can't probably say, is, coronary. I say coronary, but y'all know I'm talking about coronary. But if you look at the word coronary, it's talking about, y'all have to break it down. Revised due to volume distortion, because I was using an older device, a phone, that the volume came out and it was fuzzy, which they caused. Okay. And I redid it. So the first time I did the video in regards to this blah, blah, jab, revised, the first time I did the video, it came out all jacked up. So I redid it. They didn't think I was going to go through that information. It took forever for it to load up. So now all of a sudden, after and I did this video probably right when this mess started happening, excuse me, start really taking its leap through the earth. So this was back in 2019. You understand? But that policy thing didn't even exist when you couldn't even speak about certain things in regards to, medical misinformation policy. You understand? So they going back, and to me, you would think that would be illegal. You see what I'm saying? It's like videos that I did a while back. They going after videos that that was already made before they even changed or altered, or like they say, revised. They want to use their terms, but like I said, it's not really. It's just funny, and that's why I was up here laughing. To me, I really, to be honest, do not give a hoots about, what they revise, and in all due respect to subscribers and things of the nature. Like this is still the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's a computer. It's a device. It's not really it's not as organic as it should be. Even though I'm relaying information to you all, and you can hear it, and it can help stimulate your mind, things of that nature in regards to, getting yourself right with the Most High. We can put out that information, but it's one-on-one, and, conversing with brothers and sisters is always the best. You understand? So what they're doing is, and this is the reason why I wanted to read some of this garbage. What they're doing is they're feeding off of people being dependent on, on social media, and dependent on technology. You understand? So that's how they bank on stuff like this, because they couldn't pull this years ago. They got so many people, and eventually you got to pay for it. You understand? They're already pushing this. You have to. They want people to become members, so you don't have to have ads and all this other. So this is the thing: they undercutting people that make money off of ads. Like if a lot of people got their page, their YouTube page monetized. Now, what's going to happen to people that got their page monetized and they get millions of views? They start undercutting the people. Now, what's going to happen? That's what Esau don't care. So you undercutting the people. You trying to give out this premium thing or whatever it's called. You're going to pay for that, okay? And now, without any commercials, advertisements, free of all that. But see, people were getting paid by monetizing their channel. And if people are all buying this thing here, this premium, okay, how will the people, so eventually they're going to cut off people making money off of this platform, okay? They're trying to cut funds back to get people off of it. That's mainly what they're pushing. That's why they're pushing that every time you log in, or they're like, oh man, now I gotta click off of this. They're the ones causing more issues. I have to click off your ad, and then I gotta look at another person's ad. I'd rather just look. That's basically what they want to do. They want to undercut people that got all type of, you know, advertisements for their channel and things of that nature. So you can get your little membership, and then now these people are not going to make any money. So, and you know, that's just the way that's. I mean, if you're talking about anything that has to do with righteousness and being a good person, and I knew that they targeted this channel probably back in 2009, 2010. Um, you know, so they didn't think people was going to use it, this world wide web, right? The internet for something good. Everything has to don't have to come through the internet. It has to be evil. You understand? They want it. The intentions of the internet, I believe, from the creators was their intent was to make things to be less or lower vibration. You understand, in the earth. But some of us were like, hey man, we can use this platform to teach people and give out truth. And once that happens, oh, we got to target these people for this. You talking about this jab, and all of a sudden now you going after a video I did, and then that's not even the only one. There's like 3 or 4 other videos I did way back, maybe 4 years ago, in regards to I can pretty much say health and wellness, in regards to the V injection, and giving out all type of good information, because they know when people get that, it's going to cause issues. They know that. That's what they want. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give out some information. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me see. We have He Exists. Thank you for tuning in. Shalom to you too. Ray Tucker. Shalom, shalom. K. Cole. We have The Knowledge 7 Seeker. Shalom to you. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate you all. Like I said, I just wanted to make some information, give out some information. I know I haven't been on in a while, and just basically showing appreciation, because, like I said, I don't post every day or post every other. It might be every month, maybe. And the page is still at 8 grand 40. So it's like I think it's 8.4 or whatever. But I mean, it's not my intentions was never to get a lot of views or a lot of subscribers. If people want to view it, they view it. You understand? If they don't, they don't. And I just go from there. And I remember a long time ago, I was thinking about monetizing this channel, and I was kind of curious, and they immediately was, your channel doesn't qualify for this, and it's you had too many strikes or something like that. They told Yeah, I'm sure. But that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. Um, one of these days, of course, I'm not going to, give out a specific day, but one of these days I'm going to get into more information in regards to the calendar itself. Um, Basically, the reason why they have a spring equinox, and then of course it doesn't correlate with the original time in which the Most High set, and basically that information was given to Enoch. So I might just revise some teachings that I did years ago in regards to that. It's not going to be tough to understand. I'm going to give you all basic information so you can look at it yourself. And just to give you an idea what I'm going to get into, the month that we're in got 28 days. So my thing is, your month that you're in, you got 28 days. And let's say this February, that the end of February is considered so-called Friday. So now you're going in 2 days short of a whole month into the Gregorian Sabbath. But people still follow the Gregorian Saturday, believing it's linked in with the Sabbath of the Most High. Now just think about that, and then I'll get into some more information. Just think about that. If you lose it, because to constitute a whole month, for it to be qualified to be a whole month, you have to have 30 days, at least. 31 days is a marker to the season. So that's why you have 364-day calendar, 364 days throughout the year. You know, so you got 52 weeks in a year, which equals 52 links to 364 days. So there's no such thing as 365. That links to Enoch's when he was translating. Enoch himself translated to the Most High when he was 365 years old. Okay, so what they did was just mock Enoch, knowing that he was given the true time, the true understanding of the time. You understand? That's the reason why they do that. So they was like, you know what? I'm gonna just, they thought to change times and laws, as it says in Daniel 7. Of course, they can pull that on us because we don't really study the calendar. It's not. I don't want people to get too caught up in the calendar because, of course, there's going to be certain things you're not going to understand, and it can be a little tough to understand. But just based on the information I just gave you, just look at February itself. Just look at February itself, and you explain to me how they can give you every leap year an extra day in February, which is 29 days. And they do this every 4 years, talking about a leap year. They think to change times and laws. They should wear out the saints because the saints in the Most High was dealing with the sun. That's what the Enoch calendar is. The sun never changes course. They tell you that the Gregorian calendar does link to the sun calendar, to the sun, but it don't. It link more closely correlated with the moon, and they know that. So I've been studying this stuff for years. You understand? And it doesn't make sense. Like, you're more closely in understanding, even if you believe that the Sabbath day comes in on a Saturday, on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. But based on how me and my wife studied this, you're pretty much perfectly in sync. Wednesday sundown is your 7th day. But like I said, let me get into some more information in regards to that one of these days. And, that's pretty much a lesson in itself. And I'm just going to give y'all like basic. I don't want to make it too elaborate or too hard to understand because, like I said, the way the strongholds on our people when it comes down to the calendars, that's why if you notice with our people, there's so many people, so many of our brothers and sisters follow different days. But we all more closely correlated. We all know that the spring brings forth the new year instead of January, the dead of winter, dealing with the two-faced, the two-head Janus God. You understand? The God of doorways. So, and then they got a ball dropping in regards to all that. That's all satanic. Excuse me. So that's it. This is my life, and I'll be doing this for the rest of it. Shalom.